Hi guys, and welcome back to part 2. My name is Concon, well, my username sort of, or my nickname, yeah, whatever. Okay, first of all, today we're going to be talking about ways to make power. I'm assuming this is probably the first thing you should do after basically getting your wood and mining your ores, and you're going to set up your base. First thing you're going to do is place down a generator. Okay, so first of all, I want to show you all the different kinds of generators you get. Okay, let's just place them all down and delete them from our inventories. Okay, first of all, we have our normal generator, which will run on coal or any item that has fuel. Let me just show you. Well, that's a perfect example. As you can see here, like on the item, it says they can produce 750 EU per item. That is basically a code name for electricity. Okay, so we'll go into coal here, and we'll get some normal coal. Let's just make it a stack. And as you can see, we'll put it in, and then it will load up the bar, and then the machines you place around it will gain power. And we'll talk about that in the next episode. Okay, so that will make power that way with a normal generator. A geothermal generator requires lava. Okay, so we're gonna get a lava. Lava cells are stackable? Didn't know that. Okay, we can get lava cells, which actually produce 500,000 EU per item. It's actually a lot. Okay, so that's gonna fill up. Wow. Okay, they go pretty quick, don't they? Okay, so that's basically gonna do the same thing. It's gonna output power on all of the adjacent blocks, so that would be under it, on top of it, and on all the sides, but of course not diagonally. Okay, a windmill, I am actually not very sure on this one. I haven't really tried it since I read on the wiki that it needs to be placed high up for more effectiveness, like a windmill kind of should, so it also doesn't really produce that much power. A generator also produces a slight little amount of power, and a geothermal produces quite a bit, depending on how much lava cells and things you got. You can also use a pump, which can pump up lava and into the geothermal generator, which is very effective if you know of a very large lava pool. The water mill is obviously placed in water, and with more sources of water around it, the more electricity it outputs. But then again, it is also a very small output, so even in large stacks of them, like let's say you have 32 water mills stacked in water with cable in between them and everything, and water sources all around them, it will still have a very low electricity generation kind of thing. A nuclear reactor is very, very dangerous. It uses uranium cells. Let me just find one. A uranium cell, which can be made from your refined uranium and some other stuff. I'm not sure. But it also requires things like heat vents and all other stuff like that. When I learn all this, I will be sure to explain it more thoroughly to you guys. So this will be placed in like that, with the heat vent like that. And I'm not sure how to get it working properly, but yeah. Okay, so something like that is a basic layout. But of course, like I said, I don't know much about nuclear reactors or water mills or windmills. Okay, so that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Stay tuned for a new episode on something else. I think on the next episode we will be covering the basic machines that you'll be using after setting up your generator. So remember, don't waste your ores at the beginning of the game, because there is a way with the machines to duplicate your outcome of how many ores you get. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So see you guys then. Bye.